Hi everyone, it's Jez here from Nigezza.co.uk and I'm here on new catalogue launch day. So loads and loads of people are probably showing you the catalogue now and stuff, so I'm just doing it as well. So I thought what I'd do is I just kind of show you what I've already bought, maybe what I plan to buy, and the new in colours and different things that I've got. Okay, so you can see on the first page the new in colours. So we've got, I'm going to read it because I won't remember, Misty Moonlight, Bumblebee, Magenta Madness, we've got Just Jade, and we've got Cinnamon Cider. I likes the fact that they got cinnamon cider because I can bring out my West Country accent. I am from the West Country. So yeah, it's nice to slip into it. Then you've got all the little sweets here, so you can easily find them. So if you're interested in World of Good, you can go straight there. If you want the Forever Greenery, it's got the page number, so you can go straight there. So that's quite nice. Some lovely examples there of using it. The catalogue starts with kits. So some of them are all-inclusive. So an all-inclusive kit means you get everything you need to make the cards. So you get a little ink spot there. Oh, that looks like it's a... Is it a gorgeous great one? Oh, I'm going to have to check that. Let's just no. That includes... Certainly looks like it's got a gorgeous grape ink spot in there, but it doesn't say. I can't read it in there. So, and it gets a little so you get everything that you need to make these cards. You get the stamp set. So this stamp set's shown at 40%, so the full size would be that, so much bigger, and you make 15 cards. It's £30, so that's like £2 a card, and then you've got the block, the stamps, and your little ink spot to use on other things. So, and you get a really nice sturdy box. Those boxes are lovely. Here's another all-inclusive kit. This is a carryover from the last catalogue. So again, you get this stamp set with it, so some really good sayings on there. Got happy birthday, feel better soon, thanks so much. You got congratulations and the thankful. This one's quite right, way to go, just a note. I love her, just a note, thanks for being you, hello sunshine. That's quite cute as well. And then we've got this lovely gorgeous posy one, which is full of lovely purpleness. You don't get a stamp set, and you don't get an ink spot with this one. You get just the card blanks and some accessories, some ribbon and some twine, and you've got the stamp set here that's separate. So you can buy the stamp set on your own if you quite like that. It's quite cute, quite like that. Looking at that, I can see what I could do with that quite easily. And this one is a medley. So we've been doing medleys for quite a while now, and that means that you get like a whole shabungle of stuff, shebang and shabungle. You get a stamp set. Again, this is shown at 50% its size, so it is much bigger. And then you get dies to go with it, so it looks like it cuts out these vases and flowers. You've got some lovely sayings there, and you've got some beautiful papers, some lovely sort of blue and white paper. We had blue and white paper a few years ago, which was just gorgeous. That's really a nice set there. So it's not a kit in that it dictates what you do. You make up your own things. So you've got stamp set, die set. You've got two lots of ribbons there. You've got some embellishments and die cuts, and you've got some DSP there, which lovely. And then we move on to the first of our sweets. I think this sweet's going to be really, really popular. I have my paper ordered to come. So we've got two floral stamp sets in here, and you've probably seen a lot of these being shown. So we get a punch that punches out this little jar, and that's quite cute, quite like that. Beautiful sunflower and amazing dies that go with it. Right, I'm just going to flick now onto things that I can actually physically show you. So we've got here the lovely You bundle. The stamp set I don't believe you can order right now. I think it's been so popular that all stocks have been depleted. I think it's been far more popular than was anticipated, and yeah, so they're gone, which is a shame. So, but it will be back in. It'll be back in. I know there's some people. I had customers that were like chomping at the bit to get this set. So they've made do with a punch, and we'll get the stamp set later. Beautiful sayings. I really love it. Absolutely love this punch. I've done a couple of projects where I've used the punch, and I'm just going to grab one. So this I made because I had this punch, because it cuts 1/4 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch, and 1 inch, and there's the example of 3 that you can do. You've got 6 ways that you can cut with this, and so I did a little video of how I sort of matched up so that I got the lovely layering going on, and I created this box so that I could have on hand strips ready cut in the 1/2 inch, 1 inch, and 3/4 inch, and there's some tags that I've made that I could use. I also made out of window sheets 1/4 inch, 1 inch, and 1/2 inch, which allows me to have an extra arm when I want to cut something really, really small. And I managed to cut something that small, which you wouldn't be able to do without an extender arm, because it just gets lost up there and you can't find it. So so I created these extender arms. So that is 3/4 of an inch. So a little bit of tape on there, get rid of some tacky, put it on. Actually, it's not that wide, it's that wide, isn't it? It's 1 inch. Oh, I did it that way, 1 inch wide. Stuck it on there, and that allowed me to push it up in there all the way to the bottom to use it. So obviously I didn't stick that. So yeah, I've found that really useful to do, and then I get some nice perfect punches each time. And this was me straight out the box. I just, with some retired cardstock, sort of played with different options. So that was layering all 3 of them together that are the same. That was layering the other one, or 3 of them together that were the same, and then this one was alternating them. I wonder if anybody can guess the colours I've used. So yeah, that was me playing. And then I've sort of got some in here as well. I've got 3 strips of chipboard to help with positioning the stamps in the stamperators. I pointed there because it's over there. So yeah, and so I made this little box so that, well, one, because I wanted to carry on looking at this beautiful paper, so that they were somewhere around, easy to find. And you always get little offcuts when you're cutting cardstock down to make card bases. So yeah, absolutely love this. Love it, love it, love it. You can't get this at the moment. I have designed some things using these floral stamps, but I may schedule those for later than anticipated, given that you can't get the others at the moment. Another sweet that I absolutely love, being a scrapbooker and starting my journey into junk journals, this one just really appeals. And so I've ordered the paper, and I've ordered this beautiful embossing folder. It just makes it look like old paper, which is fabulous for a scrapbook or junk journal like me. But I have got the Memories and More cards, which I went on an amazing trip last summer to the US. We went to New York and Philadelphia and Washington and up to upstate New York, and we visited Niagara Falls, and we went to Rochester, and we went to a family wedding, and we went round and stayed next to Silver Lake, and I'm trying to remember where it was, and I can't remember. It was near, well, it wasn't, well, it was near Rochester by American standards, still about an hour's drive, but it was lovely. And so I'm going to do a lovely travel scrapbook, and I just thought these cards would be absolutely perfect for this trip, and well, any trip really. And I have Make the World a Better Place. Now, there are things happening now in the world, and we really need to be listening to that. It's never too late in life to have an adventure, and that's true. I say that every day. Me and Ed have been finding new places to have our daily walk, and we've been discovering places that we never knew existed, like a stone's throw from our house. And I was like, every day is an adventure. So that's quite appealing to me. So lots and lots of beautiful little cards here. Now you can use these to make cards, or you can use them as journaling in a scrapbook or a journal, or memory keeping pocket ones that we have for the Memories and More. So yeah, that is, I can't wait to get started on this. And I've saved a couple of sheets from the nautical, I've forgotten what it's called now. See, old catalogue gone, can't remember. From the nautical set, I've kept a couple of the sort of matte prints on that to use in this journal as well. I've got a feeling it's the same colour. So yeah, oh no, now we're repeating. Then it's got some of these bigger cards, and I actually yelped with joy at one of these cards, and I had to message my friend Jill from Paper Daisy Crafting and saying, you would not believe how totally excited I am. Is it this card? I have to put my glasses on now. But no, it's not that one. That's Vienna, Austria, Switzerland, etc., which are all on my wish list of places to go. That's got Washington. I was quite excited. That's got Washington there. It's got Philadelphia. And it's got New York. We went to all those places, and then got the Hudson. I wasn't sure if I found Niagara up there as well. So I was really excited about that, but that's not the thing that I got stupidly excited about and had to just message Jill about. So yeah, love these cards. These are just going to be, look at that. You could put that on a card. How lovely. It was this card. I can't begin to tell you how pathetically excited I was to see this, but this is where I live. So we've got where I live's on here. Can't see it because I can't read. There it is. So I live there. So I couldn't believe it. So I live there, and that was just too exciting, really. To find when I opened this, and I actually yelped. I've got my son lives there, we've got relatives there and friends. It's just like, it's the north of England. It's just fabulous. So yeah, was stupidly excited when I saw that. Then we got some lovely stickers here, beautiful rich colours, very masculine, can make nice masculine cards. out of this, and got globes, and it's got this sort of copper foiling through it, and the copper foiling is in the DSP as well, so this is going to go beautifully with the DSP, and it's just going to make a fabulous scrapbook, and I can't wait to get started on that one. I think it might be something I might serialise, because I don't think it's going to be a quick one, so a bit like the junk journaling that I'm doing, which is like a weekly episode. I might have a bit of a weekly episode on this. This is going to be like my fun time, like my day off. My junk journaling is like my day off, so I think this is going to be added to that. I'm going to love it, love it, love it. I can't wait to get me embossing folder to go with it. So, and I wasn't planning on getting the stamp set, but then I've seen people do things with it, and I'm like, well, maybe I will. Maybe I will. It's quite lovely. Right, so that's that. So what have we got here? So this is the Ornate Garden Suite. Now this was pre-order, so I mean it's new. It's a new item, but it has been around for a month. And I bought this on pre-order when we were allowed to pre-order it. So I've had it quite a while now. So it comes, this is a duo pack of ribbon. And so we've got the Old Olive and the Terracotta Tile ribbon. And I've used this on quite a few things, actually. We've got some gold gilded gems, very useful, especially with Christmas coming up. And then we've got the stamp set. We've got the paper, I'll show you that in a sec. So then we've got these 2 stamp sets and 2 die sets. So this floral stamp set with no sentiments goes with the layers. These are absolutely divine. And you might have seen the bookmarks I made showcasing this. Absolutely gorgeous. Love them, love them, love them. And I made this card, and the stitch rectangle, one of the stitch rectangles fits inside that one quite nicely, as I've done on there. So I did a green version of this, but it was a thank you card, so that's already been sent out. And then all the thank yous go with the layers. Is it called layers? Borders. Those are layers. These are called layers. These are called borders, and they are beautiful as well. And I've got some cards scheduled to come out showing these awesome sayings there, and they're photopolymers so that you can line them up quite easily. This one is red rubber. Beautiful. Beautiful. I don't know what I did there, but that didn't sound good, did it? And then we've got the DSP. And I've should chop some up. That's all I've got left of that half. I've got a full sheet in there, but so that's that paper, which is lovely. Then we've got these. We've got 4 foiled sheets, which are stunning, and kind of saving them for some alternative Christmases there. And then on the other side you've got floral patterns. That's gorgeous. I love it. And these sort of remind me a little bit of 1950s sort of vintage. So I can see me actually distressing these and using them in my junk journal. If it wasn't for the fact that they have these absolutely stunning foils on the other side, in which case that really isn't happening, is it? And then there's this sheet as well, which is lovely. As you can see, I've done lots of playing and cutting out whilst I was trying out different designs there. So where are we moving on to next? My wish list. So this is ordered, posted to you. So it's a bundle. You get this stamp set, and where you see these yellows, that means there's a punch to go with it. So it's like this rectangle postage stamp punch, which is that size. So how big's that? Let's have a little measure. 2 inches by about 1 3/8. It's not quite 1.5. So in centimetres, I don't do centimetres, that's like not quite 3.5 centimetres by 5 centimetres. So a good size, but you can easily change the sizes as you can see in this picture here. And I'll be using this in my junk journaling. I love just a note, can make a notebook there and I can send a note to somebody. And lovely happy birthday. And I just love the idea of having a little postage stamp there. That's why I like that Parisian one. So what else have we got here? So I marked this because although that's not a new stamp set, that was in the mini catalogue, but we had these limited edition dies to go with it, and these are now in this catalogue. So where in these pictures you see these greyed bits, you've got coordinating dies, so you can cut these out, plus you've got some extra elements. You've got a really nice border there. The feather I just love, and that will go nice with the World of that World one, travel one as well, because I had like a quill. Lovely centre of a flower there, got some extra foliage there, and a little butterfly. Always nice to have a little butterfly. And then this beautiful frame, which is just gorgeous. So that is kind of new, but not so new. This was limited edition for about a month during celebration, and now you can buy it, which is fab, absolutely fab. And then flicking down to here, we have another lovely set, which I did buy in pre-order, and I love it. So Field of Flowers. So you get this lovely stamp set, and you get this confetti punch. So buy it as a bundle, save 10%. That's £33.25 for those two. And you may have seen, I was on a blog hop at the weekend and I made this card. So very simple stamping that I did there using this punch. That's a two-stepper, so you stamp those two separately. And it's photopolymer, so you can see through easily to stamp the always, and then whatever sentiment to go with it. Always thinking of you, always in my heart, always my friend, etc. And then I use the border punch to cut out this border of the flowers borders, and then I separately cut out the flowers. Gosh, it just went there. And then I coloured the pearls with the Pretty Peacock blend to create this sort of peekaboo. So that was just one way, and I've got oodles of ideas and things that are coming up using this set. So that's another of my favourite. So then we come on the in colours. Okay, so I've already mentioned them at the beginning. So these are the colours, these are the bookmarks that I made to go out with the catalogue. That's last year's. And then a couple of years ago I made all the colour families, because it's just handy to have them, colour swatches. I did send them out to people. I always send them out to team members, so if you join my team, you get them. I think I'm going to do one with all these together, actually. So that's getting a bit bulky. So yeah, so those are the in colours. We weren't able to order the stamp sets for the first time in my time with Stampin' Up, but these are the colours I've cut off to make these with that. But these are the colours. How gorgeous are they? Lovely. That is just beautiful. Really like that. That's quite I almost want to put my sunglasses on. That is so bright, but I know somebody who absolutely loves that in my family, and that was top of their list. Beautiful blue there. Reminded me of Dapper Denim, and then I got, because I still got some Dapper Denim, because that was like my favourite blue, and it's not. It's quite different. Sometimes you look at it and you go, oh, that's really similar to, and then it's actually, no, it's not. And Bumblebee, I thought crushed curry. Thought that's like crushed curry. And then you put it next to crushed curry, and in this picture it looks exactly the same. That's so funny. What am I like? That's not crushed curry, is it? That's Mango Melody, isn't it? No, that's crushed curry. So when you put them together like that, you can see they are a bit different. I don't know if that's coming out on camera, but they are quite a bit different. But I thought they were really similar. And then cinnamon cider, which I thought, oh, that'll fit nice with the neutrals. But then when I put them together, I thought, oh. And then I saw, I think it was Sam that was doing a bit of a comparison, and she put it next to Cajun Craze, and actually, yeah, quite good next to Cajun Craze, actually. Another of my favourite colours. So, yeah, so those are the in colours. And we have these Colour Family DSPs. I always get those. The only one, because the only one you could get on pre-order was the in colour set. So you've got, thought I'd put them together. Now I have put them together nicely. So you've got two designs in each colour. So you've got this wood grain, and on the back of the wood grain you've got this typed script, and this is like a, I think it's a bit like faded denim, innit? Stonewashed denim. And then you've got these spots, and the spots aren't solid spots. They've got lines. They go that way and that way. So vertically and horizontally, if you want to be technical. And so that's quite nice. And you've got that in each of the colours. And I just think these are just lovely papers to have. I use them a lot. Don't know why that's all not in the right order. So there we are. That's our 5 different colours. So you'll see me use these a lot. Okay. And then we've got all the DSPs, and I've only got that one. But we've got 10 lots of DSPs, of which one of them is two of them are speciality. So the Ornate Garden one that I've showed you and the World of Good, they've got foiling on them, so they're speciality, and the others are just not our normal double-sided. But this one here, in Good Taste, is a double pack. So normally you would get 12 sheets in our designer series packs. You get 24 in this one, so it's a double pack, but it's not double the price. It's £20. So it's not quite double the price. And our 6x6 sheets, so the Whale of a Time is 6x6, and the Flowers for Every Season is 6x6, and the Playing with Patterns here is 6x6. All the rest are 12x12. Okay. So that's the papers, and if you've got this catalogue, you'll be able to have a look at them. If you haven't got a catalogue and you want a catalogue and you're not got a demonstrator, then you can request a catalogue over on my blog, nigezza.co.uk. It's a link down below, or you can just message me through my Facebook page, Nigezza Creates, and I can send you out a catalogue. Now I am doing a paper share, so with the paper share you get a quarter of these 10 packs of DSP. It doesn't include these family ones. I'll move them out of the way so we're not confused. So you will get for each of the 12x12 packs, I cut them down to 6x12. I find that's a more user-friendly way of having it, because you can cut sort of 3 proper size card mats if that's what you want to do. I find this, if you had 2 6x6s, then you wouldn't be able to get 3 full card mats out of them, and you might want to do 3D projects, so that's why I do it that way. So you'd get half a sheet of each of the 6 double-sided sheets. The 6x6 ones you get, you will get 12 sheets of 6x6, so that means you'll get a whole quarter of the pack. That comes in, that's got 12 different double-sided designs, so you get one of each of them. The same for this one. This one you get, you'll get 12 sheets, 2 of each, 6, I can't work it out, but you'll get 12 sheets of that. And this one, which is a double pack, you will get 12 by 6 sheets in that one. There are 24 different designs in that. So the cost of my paper share is £33. So that is basically what it costs for a quarter of it and the postage to you. Okay, I'm going to do another share, which is a little bit different. We have got, you've seen these lovely in colour DSPs that we've got, and we've also got some enamel dots here in the in colours, and then we always have a spool of ribbon in each of the in colours. So in this share you get 2 meters each of these 5 in colours. You'll get half a pack of the designer series paper here, so that will be, you get 40 sheets. It's not like the other ones where you get 48 sheets in a pack. With these, you, because there's only 5 colours, you get 40 sheets, so you'll get 20 sheets of the designer series paper, which is so you'll get 1 each. You get 2 each of each colour and design. There's half a pack there, actually, I think. And yes, there is half a pack there. And you'll get half a pack of the enamel dots, which I've now lost, which will be 50 dots altogether. You get 10 of each colour. So you'll be able to start creating some beautiful cards with that. And that is £17.50 for that share. If you wanted both shares, then I'll only need to charge you 1 P&P, so you'll save £2.50 if you buy them both together, and it's £48. So all the details of this share will be on my blog, nigezza.co.uk, and I'll put a link to it down below. And so if you want to take part in the shares, then all you've got to do is drop me an email at nigezza@gmail.com, and I will give people until the 17th of June to register their interest, and then I'll need payment by the 19th, and then I'll place the orders and get them posted out to you by the end of the month, assuming there's no problems with supply or postage, etc. But they are dependent on multiples of 4, so obviously you get a quarter of pack. So if only one person orders it, I can't afford to buy them all to just send out a quarter of pack to one person. So it does require 4 people to at each time, multiples of 4 at each time, to be interested. So if I don't get enough participants, then you know, if you've requested and there's only 2 of you, then I won't be requesting the money. Does that make sense? Okay, so that's it really. So hope you're excited. I'm excited to be working with new product. I'm excited about the order that I've placed, because we could only do a selection from here, and I'll be looking for the UPS van every day now until it comes, and be refreshing whether or not my order's out of picking and on its way to me. So yeah, so I hope you have a lovely day. I don't know where you are, but where I am, after a string of glorious, glorious summer weather, it's now raining. So, so it's a good day to be in and crafting, actually. So, so I'll link to the blog. Go and check out my shares, and I'll see you again soon. Stay safe. Bye.